Hi, I'm Alice.
And I'm Kristen.
And this is our bus. Good morning. First task today is going to be frosting this window because we're going to be building in a coat closet here. So this is going to be blocked off with a wall here and then a cabinet to get into it. I went on FreeCycle and I found some free window privacy film. So let's see what we got. Looks like it is a mirror finish. Let's see how this goes. No. So there are two layers. There's a plastic layer and the mylar layer. Oh, this is going to be a disaster. There. Then. Okay, that's alright. That's alright. Keep going. So the liquid layer in between helps to get the bubbles out as it gets on here smooth, which seems to be working. Looks like it's going really well. If it's going to be backing into a cabinet, there's probably going to be plywood covering this up anyway. So this just helps to make it less obvious for spider webs or wood or anything like that. So I'm not super concerned with getting it perfectly lined up. Okay, how's it look? Oh, very nice. Okay, very good. It's all mirrored and looks pretty good. Okay, that came out pretty good. I think if I was to do it again, I would have done this seam on the bottom because when you visually look at it, now it's kind of where it's visible. But I don't have enough to try again, and I don't want to buy more. And I'm really happy that we were able to get all the parts for free, things that would have gone to a landfill anyway, and we were able to put them to good use. I just discovered a problem with my plan of putting a cabinet in here. I was going to put the wall for the cabinet along here and box this in so you can still get access to it through the back of the closet. But on this model of vehicle, this bracket is what gives access to the back of the engine, which is probably needed at some point, right? That's why this whole thing can come out. So if I box this in, then we can't get in there to do mechanical work. And we would have to disassemble the closet to get in there. So I don't know what to do. Spark plugs. So the new plan is to cut off the cabinet right here, which is where the edge of the engine cover is, and then the closet will just be from here over. So pretty much the exact same, just a little bit shorter. this is the case where having the cabinet drill or like a blind hole drill or something would be perfect, but I don't have one of those. So instead I'm going to drill a hole through this side for the screw to go in and then countersink it so that it lays flat. That went pretty well. I got the basic framing done, and I think I'm going to stop here because the next stage needs insulation behind it, like back here and everything. And in case all of the design needs to change, it's easier to change with the framing instead of after all the plywood is cut and everything. So I'm going to move on to the upper area, the upper storage, and same thing, get some of those basics down. So the plan already changed. So I was looking at where we want to cover this up, and I think that I'm going to take this beam here and extend it, and then that will be a single piece going across. Underneath will be just plywood that'll go flat to there, and we'll just kind of box this in. So I have to replace that board that I just made. So we've got this bundle of wires. Most of them aren't used anymore, and they've already been cut because we don't use a lot of the things they were. They were like individual reading lights on the seats and things like that we are not using. I finally got all of this exposed, and we can see that this whole bundle actually goes all the way down into the fuse box here. I don't want any of that, so I'm going to pull it all back and trim these wires down here inside the new coat cabinet. So this is funny. I've always thought this bundle went down into the whole thing. Turns out this loops in and connects to the frame right here. So I can rewire it just to have the single ground that I need and get rid of this whole clump. I'm going to cut them here, so that just in case we want to reconnect them in the future, then we have a chance. But I don't think we're ever going to do that. Oh, and there's a chance these wires are hot, so cut one at a time. Really good. I like it. Well, the temperature just dropped and I think it's about to snow outside. I finished up a lot of those projects and I think I'm going to stop for today.